Just looking at it makes me happy. I'm losing my voice. I think these are just called lipstick, like Burt's Bees lipstick. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I did switch it up this week. I didn't go with like a ton of warm tones. I have a couple of warm tones, but I sort of switched into like, I don't know, sweet neutrals is maybe how I would describe it. Like I have some pinks, but then I have like neutral shadows, and it's just kind of a hodgepodge. It's usually a hodgepodge, but at least I didn't stick with the warm tone theme this week. I switched it up a little bit. So let's jump into it. So I didn't have anything on my nails this week, but as far as eye favorites, I have been loving my Diva Makeup Queen palettes. Wendy sent me these. She is so sweet. If you don't follow her channel, I love Wendy. She does a lot of drugstore videos, and she just has such a sweet, happy personality. So I love her channel. I love her videos. And she has some great palettes. I've really been loving these. So she has two. I think she just has two. And then this is like her permanent one. First off, the packaging is adorable. So she has the permanent one, and then she has a spring one. And I do have a coupon code for you guys. But this is the permanent one. So this week I mainly wore like the neutrals. I have these two colors on my lids today, like as my kind of crease and transition colors. Really, really beautiful. I love those. The colorful shades are really pretty too. I did find that these work the best with a base. So I always use a primer, and I almost always wear like MAC Painterly Paint Pot or something like that. Just some kind of a base really does like give these something to adhere to, but they are really, really pretty. So there are those, but the standout for me is definitely the spring palette. This one I have been wearing the most, and I have some like standouts from this palette, and they are this pink and this white, and actually this is really pretty too. I have all three of these on today. Gosh, these are so, I mean, look at that white. That's the one. I have this on kind of the inner part of my lid, and then mixed with a little bit of this kind of like icy pink. These are so pretty, so icy. I mean, that white, oh my gosh, beautiful. And then when you put like, I have this kind of like bronzy color in the outer corner of my eyes. So pretty. So I'm just so proud of her. I think these are great palettes. I think the packaging is just adorable. So yeah, there are those. But these are definitely the standouts for me over here. And I am wearing the highlighter from this palette. So it has the blush and the highlighter. So I am wearing this highlighter today. And I did wear the blush this week, and I do like the blush. The highlighter is really cool. It's like, I don't know, really unique. It's kind of like a, I don't think it's going to show up where you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, I don't think you can really see it there. But it's sort of like a gold with like a little bit of like peach. This is the only highlight I'm wearing, and my blush is kind of a satin. So any real glow is coming from this highlight. So it's a really like unique, cool, kind of like peachy, goldy sort of a highlight. It's really, really pretty. So I'll list my coupon code down below for you guys. For cheeks this week, I reached for something else from the Wet n Wild Summer collection. This is one of their Mega Glow Multi-Sticks. I don't even know if I mentioned this in my review video, but I love this packaging. I just think it's so cute and happy and summery, and just looking at it makes me happy. So y'all know I'm big on packaging. Packaging really sucks me in, and this is some cute packaging. So this one is in the color Carnational Anthem, or Carnational Anthem, however you want to say it. But this is like a really pretty, glowy tangerine orange sort of a color. And looking at it, it kind of looks like that's not gonna work for my skin tone, you know what I mean? Because it looks so orangey. And I don't use it as a highlighter for sure. This would be beautiful as a highlighter on deeper skin tones, but on my fair complexion, this don't work as a highlight. So I have to use this as a blush, but even as a blush, it's pretty orangey. So today I'm wearing it with something else, and I have been wearing this with other things, but I just think it's interesting and different. Like, I don't have a ton of tangerine orange sort of shades in my collection, but I think just really beautiful. It has that like nice sheen to it, blends into the skin nicely. I use a small stipple brush to apply it. And I do feel like, I know like this, you know, these collections are like a frenzy to try to find them. And if you find the display, a lot of times it's so picked over. But I do feel like if you found a picked over display, this would maybe be one of the products that's left, because I think that it seems like it's not getting as much buzz as some of the other things in the collection, like the powder highlighters or the lighter 2 shades of this. And so anyway, I feel like if you found a picked over display, maybe this one would still be there, because it is really pretty and just a unique, warm, summery shade. So It Cosmetics has been on QVC this week, which always like reignites my love for their line, just watching it. And I love watching QVC and HSN and especially the makeup stuff. It's like girl time. It's like YouTube. It really is kind of like YouTube. Like watching it just feels like girl time. So the It Cosmetics stuff has been on there. So I've been playing with my It Cosmetics stuff. So I have been loving, let me look at the name of this before I open it and get it everywhere. This is one of their airbrush blush stains. And this is in the color Sweet Cheeks. I am wearing this today over that stick highlighter as a blush. I'm wearing it as a blush. So I have this over it. So one thing to note about this, and this is true of any kind of a product like this, don't open too much of it. I opened like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the little holes, and that was too many. So I had to like put some tape back over it. And I have found with this, I like applying it with the puff. So what I do is I apply it with the puff first, and then I blend it with a brush. So QVC did have a set with this blush stain and also the really beautiful, amazingly soft blush brush. I'm applying this. If you hear this shh noise, I'm putting this on my skin. And I don't even know if a swatch is going to do this justice, but it doesn't. Oh man, darn. Let me see if I can get a better swatch with my finger, because it is really, really beautiful. And this is like, it really is a stain. Yeah, it's one of those products in a swatch, it's like, that's not impressive. But on your cheeks, it's beautiful, especially when you apply it with a little puff. So I dab it on with the puff, and then I blend it with that blush brush from them, which is so nice. And it looks so pretty on the skin. And this does stick around because it has that staining quality to it, but it's not like clown cheeks. It really is that subtle sort of a look, but you can really build it up, especially with that little puff. So I have been loving that this week. I love It Cosmetics. They really are one of my very favorite brands because I love their brand. I love the people behind the brand. I love the ingredients that they put in their products. And I think they just make great makeup with awesome ingredients. So I've said that a bajillion times on my channel, but I just always like to say it again because watching them on QVC, I'm like, I just love them. I think they're such sweet people and they make great makeup. And shocker, I have a lot of lip favorites this week. I was just really into pinky, girly sort of lip colors this week, so that's pretty much what they all fall under. So first off is my Too Faced Melted in Melted Peony, which this is like one of the colors that I kind of like I don't know why, I don't wear it as much as some of my other colors. And when I think about my favorites from this line, I don't really think about Melted Peony, but it's a really pretty color. I think I was like remembering it being lighter than it is. I mean, that's like a mid-tone beautiful pink. I think I was like remembering it as a really light, kind of hard to wear pink, but that is beautiful. And I wore it this week and I was like, oh my gosh, I just love the color. And I love the formula on these. I think it's a great formula. They're really long wearing. I think they're very comfortable. Usually wear them with a lip liner just to be safe. I'm losing my voice. But I usually wear them with a lip liner, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable because I do feel like they move a little bit, at least on me. But I still love them. I think they have a great formula and I love this pinky color. It's so pretty. And I think we're gonna have to have a moment of silence for the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. Because apparently these aren't going to be around anymore. I think some of the colors are still going to be. I don't know about all of them, maybe all of them, but at least some of them are still gonna be around, but they're not gonna have this formula anymore. They're not gonna have the packaging anymore. They just aren't gonna have the Revolution lipsticks. So I'm bummed about that because I think these are so great. I love all of them. I love the regular ones. I got 3 of them. I love the regular ones. I love the sheer ones. I love, love, love the matte ones, and they've been on sale the last couple of weeks or so. So I'm picking up several. I already had several. If you can find them in your store or online anywhere, I would say get some because they're awesome. So Anyway, the one that I was wearing the most this week was Sheer Lady Flower. My friend Mary from A Love Chart always talks about this one. So this is one that I had to get when it was on sale. And it's just really, really pretty. It's like a sheer berry sort of a color. It's beautiful. I really like it. It's very comfortable. Why get rid of them? But anyway, that's beautiful. And then I wore this one yesterday. This is one of the mattes. This is in Matte Stark Naked, and this is just a beautiful nude. I mean, these are so creamy. I mean, literally one of the best matte formulas out there. So, if you're gonna grab some, if you can find them while they're on sale, I would say the mattes are definitely my favorite of the 3 different formulas, like the regular, the sheer, or the matte. The mattes are my favorite. They're just awesome. So I'm sad. I'm sure I'll like the new ones too that they come out with because I love Urban Decay and I think they have great makeup, but these are really hard to improve on. So we'll see how they are. And lastly, I really enjoyed these 2 Burt's Bees lipsticks. I think these are just called lipstick, like Burt's Bees lipstick, because I don't see anything on the packaging. I was trying to look it up and it just always says Burt's Bees lipstick. So I think these are the Burt's Bees lipsticks. So I got these from Octoly and they actually sent me every color, which is really, really awesome. So I'm gonna be doing a lip swatch party video where I can show you each of the colors on my hand, on my lips, and then just give you a little mini review in that video. But a little preview mini review is that I really do love these. I think they're so nice, comfortable, hydrating, 100% natural ingredients, recycled like packaging on the outside, and just really great. I mean, I think they're so cute to look at. Like the packaging's adorable. So the 2 standout colors are Fuchsia Flood and Magenta Rush. So Fuchsia Flood is the one that I'm wearing right now, and it's just a really sweet, like, I don't know, very girly, springy, summery sort of a pink. Really, really pretty. So it's kind of bright, but kind of not. Like it's sort of in the middle. It's not crazy bright. And then the other one, Magenta Rush, is kind of more of like a pinky berry fuchsia kind of color. Really, really pretty. These kind of remind me of the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks, the sheer ones, but they're not as sheer as those. Like they don't start out that sheer, but they're one of those kind of formulas that you can make them more sheer. If you just want to put like one layer, it's going to be more on the sheer side, or you can build them up like I did here so that they'll be more pigmented and opaque. So this one is Fuchsia Flood and this one is Magenta Rush. So just beautiful colors, really pretty lipsticks. This one starts out more opaque, like first pass. This one starts out a little bit more sheer. So kind of depends on which color you grab, like as far as is it super sheer up front or does it start out a little bit more creamy and opaque? But just really, really pretty. I love those 2 colors, and like I said, I'm just really impressed with the formula. I've really been enjoying these. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!